Alright, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Playeressence Vidcast. This is episode 17, and we have
a lot of people here.
We have our full cast. We're full power.
Back
to full power. Atrain, man.
We're powered up.
You're powered up, man. We just we're gonna definitely catch up with Atrain. Once again, I'm Furious Francis. This is Atrain. And Hero the Impaler here, and we are going to get into a massive episode. We have all sorts of talk to go over. The first thing that I want to mention is just some of the site news. We are starting to ramp up the production of our video content on the site. I think we've kind of nailed, me and Hero, we've kind of nailed things down to the point to where, okay, the site's going smoothly. Now we're going to start getting that video content up. Check out the Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge tips and tricks on that game, especially if you're having trouble. That game is a beast on the Wii U as far as difficulty. So if you're having trouble, check that video out.
It's a beast in whatever console you play it in.
Well, no, not the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 and PS3 version suck. They're easy. They stripped the difficulty out of them. The Wii U version went back to what Ninja Gaiden is, which is difficult. So check out the Ninja Gaiden video. Check out the Dark Souls Just Playing. That's Hero the Impaler over here. Has done some interesting take on Dark Souls. And I know we've been kind of pushing this now for the second episode, but it's really cool. And it's a lot of people like it. So check that out, and there should be more content coming. You want to tell people what you're working on, Hero?
Believe it or not, I bought a new game.
He doesn't just play Black Ops.
I don't just play Black Ops and Dark Souls no more. I bought Darksiders too.
Okay, so
I've been working on it, just playing with just screwing around really.
Yeah,
How's that game?
It's fun.
It's fun?
I played on the PC. It's good. So
you get to play as Death. I mean, how much better could it get?
It's awesome. So we should definitely expect more content coming from there with that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get right into what you're playing. And I'm going to go ahead and let Atrain start off since he hasn't been here in a while. So Atrain, have you had much time to play games or anything like that?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you've been playing lately?
You know, lately, believe it or not, I've been taking it back a little bit. I've been playing a lot of StarCraft 2.
StarCraft 2.
So
there we go.
I didn't buy StarCraft 2 originally when it came out. Being a big fan of the original StarCraft, though. But the reason I bought it is because, you know, in a couple months, Heart of the Swarm's coming out.
Heart of the Swarm.
So, you know, I've been playing. So I got like the package with Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm for $60. Which, you know, it's a decent deal.
You can play StarCraft 2 forever.
So, yeah, and I can always play, and, you know, it ended up, it's really a fun game, and the campaign is tight. It's really tight, and they have achievements, you know, they've done a lot of cool stuff. I noticed on your, I looked at the title of your, one of your vidcasts, and it said, "Don't get Kerrigan." Don't get Kerrigan. That's when I was playing, dude. That's what I was thinking. Don't get Kerrigan. I don't know what it means, but
no, it said don't get. Did I put Nancy Kerrigan? I think I put don't get Nancy Kerrigan.
You got Nancy Kerrigan. I thought you were talking about Kerrigan from
No, okay. Nancy Kerrigan, the ice skater, who got attacked by Tonya Harding. Because we were saying that Sony was going to attack Nintendo when Pokemon comes out. The Vita's gonna sick us up. Sony was gonna Nancy Kerrigan. Take out the Pokemon.
You guys are ridiculous, man. Nancy Kerrigan. Oh
take out Miyamoto.
Yeah,
stop him from making Pokemon.
It's like stop. Take out the Pokemon company. They're gonna Nancy Kerrigan. So that's what. Where do we get the titles for these? It's based on the stupidest.
I thought you were talking about StarCraft 2.
No, it's based on the stupidest thing we talk about. Okay. Like the other episode was like "Excuse me, Princess," and that was based on those stupid Link, the stupid Legend of Zelda cartoons. So.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, Princess. Well, excuse me, Princess. Hey, excuse me, Princess. Hey, excuse me, Princess. Hey, excuse me, Princess.
Yeah, so
that's how we get the names for that stuff.
Anyway, I've been playing StarCraft 2. And so, yeah, it's sick.
Cool. Getting any Wii U action in there a little bit, maybe?
You know, Wii U has been a little, it's been getting a little dusty.
Dusty.
Lately. Well, you know,
They'll start bringing out the next games.
they need
Definitely.
to start coming out with new games,
Mm-hmm.
and once that happens, then definitely I'll get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the next foreseeable game for Wii U?
The next foreseeable game for me is Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then probably Aliens Colonial Marines. They're both in March. So those are probably the next foreseeable. And then like the demo comes out in February, the end of February. So that's going to be the next like Wii U game that I'm playing. So I'm going to go into what I'm playing later. I got some other Wii games that I've been playing, but yeah.
Yeah.
So March. Hopefully, Antoine, maybe you can get Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And then
It's
we
an
can
awesome
play.
multiplayer game. It is an awesome multiplayer, and there's so much stuff to do. So yeah. Hero, you want to go ahead and tell the fans what you've been playing?
Well, like I just said, I picked up Darksiders 2, so I've been playing a whole lot of that.
Okay, I'll
Which
talk
is-
about that a bit.
It's a million times better than the first one. I mean,
It's very good.
It's the looting system alone. I mean, it makes you want to go find every chest in the levels and the dungeons and all because you don't know what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can get some super cool item that does this and that, and you get a piece of crap that you just feed to your items to make them stronger. Because in the game, there's the weapons called possessed weapons, I think, and you can feed them. You can feed them items to make them stronger. So that's what I do. If I get a crappy gauntlet or something, I'll just feed it to my scythe or whatever. I'll make it stronger.
That's cool though. That makes it way to where you're not, you're using crappy loot in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, and then that's what I was telling you before Antoine even showed up today. The boss fight when you take on the Guardian, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I rate it almost as good as when the Thresher Maw faces the Reaper in Mass Effect 3.
Just like the scope of the battle,
Because it's huge.
Yeah.
And then when you kill him and he has to come back out, and he faces that like spider look. It's like, oh man, it was.
I want to get back into Dark. I need to pick up a 360 copy of that game, the PC version of Darksiders.
Not a Wii U copy.
Well, yeah, maybe Wii U copy. I mean, I go based off of.
You're like,
I mean, I just go based off of how the game, what system it runs on. I mean, that's a 360 game.
Yeah.
They didn't do the best job pointing it over to. I mean, it's good on the Wii, but it's not. I don't think it's as stable as the Wii. And I'm looking at you do have some touch screen stuff for the swapping the equipment and inventory and stuff like that, but I'm not.
But that's the kind of game where you're not going to be swapping your equipment often, and even when you do, when you go to pick up an item, you can either pick it up or you can hold. I think it's back, and you automatically equip it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, just quick, because there's a lot of different weapons, so I mean, I don't know, being able to. But yeah, I'm not really worried about that. I'll probably just. Maybe I'll borrow it after you're done with it. Yeah. I want to play. I'm just burned that I bought the game on PC and it just sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought the game on PC. I was so excited for it.
It just doesn't run well.
It doesn't run well. It's not optimized for the PC. They released a patch and then on mine, it got worse after the patch.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm just stupid.
It's just choppy, or
it's just choppy. It's not running at 60 frames a second. It's not running how a PC version should run.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I got a pretty good rig here. It's not bad. I mean, I've got plenty of memory. I got good processing power. I got an i7. And it just doesn't run better than the 360 version. It's choppy. It just doesn't look good. It's not optimized even after the patch. So
yeah. And the graphics aren't spectacular either.
The graphics aren't spectacular on any system.
It should run decent enough to play.
It does.
Some of the cutscenes that have some pretty decent graphics. I'm not gonna write home about, but
it doesn't look good on the PC.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that. Believe it or not, it's been years in the coming, but Call of Duty has gotten old.
You have a minute and a half to talk about Call of Duty.
Okay. Start counting me down.
I'm counting it down right now. You have a minute and a half.
Not a minute and 20 seconds. A minute and a half.
You have a minute and a half, bro. You've already used up 20 seconds, by the way.
I am extremely skilled at Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I will rock most anyone out there, but it is so repetitive that I know what I'm doing. The guys I play with know what they're doing. I do the same thing over and over and over again. It's old. Sometimes it gets fun, but it's not worth spending 10 hours a week.
So this is like a what you're not playing Call of Duty.
What you're playing, what you're not playing
Call of Duty.
So
you got 10 seconds.
Yep. I'm gonna be playing a lot more variety of games.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Not just Dark Souls either, because I'm extremely good at that one too.
I was joking with the time with Black Ops, by the way. I was serious, but anyway, kinda.
So OJ, what are you?
What I've been
what
playing?
Are you playing?
I've been playing a lot, actually. I've been playing on the PC.
The PC game?
Yeah, playing.
There you go. I've been getting back into it.
Dishonored.
Dishonored.
I picked up Dishonored on the Steam sale. Yeah, I have that,
Cool.
and I got about 8 or 9 hours into Dishonored, and
how's that?
it's really good.
Now, is the Steam deal still on?
No. Got it for $29.99 on Steam.
That's sick.
It's $59.99 right now.
I know.
Yeah, I picked up Dishonored, and dude, the PC's the way to go with that game.
Yeah, I heard.
It is optimized for PC.
Yeah.
It is, dude. I can run it, no joke, dude. I can run it in almost 1080p. It's like 14 something at like 45 to 50 frames a second.
Perfect. Yeah, 45. Anything higher than 40 for me is the way to go.
When I put it at 720p, it runs at 60.
Yeah.
So it's off the time I'll just run at 720p.
Yeah.
60 frames a second, and it's so fluid. The battle system's so good. It kind of has a little bit of a loot mechanic, but not really. But it's just one of those games where it's just really fun to play, and it's just really well done, and the upgrades are really cool. So I've been playing a little bit. That was more towards Christmas that I was playing that. I'm gonna get back into it. But what I've been playing lately on the consoles is some Mass Effect 3 Special Edition on the Wii U. Yeah.
No way.
No,
I didn't know anyone bought that game.
I didn't know anyone bought it.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it. I rented it. I rented it from GameFly, and that's actually the GameFly little thing right there. And
okay.
I've been playing it, and dude, to be honest, I like it more than the PS3 and 360 the PS3 and 360 version. It's definitely better than the PS3 version. Because the PS3 version, I even noticed it like playing it, like there's just some frame rate problems. You play the 360 version, you're still playing probably the best version frame rate wise. Yeah. Especially if you base it off of that stupid Digital Foundry or whatever, the Eurogamer, how they hook it up to those machines and test it. But the Wii U version definitely runs better, that you can tell, than the PS3 version, which I originally played the PS3 version, and the Wii U version runs great. And the coolest thing about the Wii U version is that like you can map the other powers of your teammates. You can map those to certain parts of the touchscreen. You know what I'm saying? So you can have instant access without having to pause it. In addition to the left and right for the quick ones, you can basically map out all of your other teammates' moves or all of your moves across the touchscreen. So bam, I usually just put like in the 4 corners because that's easy to do instead of just like in between. But you can have 4 on each side of powers that you can run on each one. So it's really cool. So I've been playing it, and the only problem with it though is that it doesn't have all the DLC. And of course it's expensive if you want to buy the full game. Like it's $15.99, and the other systems is way cheaper. You can get the whole collection, But it's still really good. And if you haven't played, if we use your only console, or if you don't have an Xbox 360 and PS3, I definitely suggest picking it up. They have the Dark Horse comic at the beginning, so you can select like whatever,
all your options.
all the options from the first and the second game. And it runs better than the PS3 version, and it does have some extra features in there. The map system is really cool. That helps you. To like if you want to, because like sometimes like little nooks and crannies where there's extra weapons and stuff, and the map system really helps with that. Helps like when grenades are thrown, you can see where the grenade is on the map. You can touch your characters as far as where you want them to go on the map. If you want them to go somewhere, and they'll. So it's just really the added functionality. I think puts it above the PS3 version and pretty much on par with the 360 version. So. Yeah, really enjoying that. And my last game, I've been playing Ni no Kuni.
Ni no Kuni?
Oh, yeah, and it's awesome. Like I was talking to you guys earlier, it's like the evolution of Pokemon and Secret of Mana. Great game. We're going to be doing a lot more Ni no Kuni. Make sure to check out my my article on it. Just basically saying, is Ni no Kuni the best PS3 exclusive? When the game comes out next week, we should be doing a lot more. So stay tuned for more on Ni no Kuni. So that basically wraps up what you're playing. Everybody had a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, so we're going to move on to the essence, which is just basically the news. Just go over quickly, get you guys' thoughts real quick. You guys can just kind of like a roundtable discussion, interrupt each other like Americans do. Like we all do. Like Americans just interrupt each other. Okay, let's talk about this. Nintendo unified their console and R&D divisions. So like I was talking to you guys, that basically means that like their portable division will now be sharing technology and ideas with their hardware division to more closely intertwine the two. What do you guys think about that? What do you think we can see from that? Basically, like with streaming tech or something like that. Does that get you guys excited at all?
The 3DS XLU.
It's a Wii U gamepad, and you hook in your 3DS, and then you turn it sideways, and then
So Nintendo is working alongside their research and development.
Their R&D
They're
for
working together.
Console, yeah, they moved into a building together, a new
Okay.
building together, and they're going to be sharing ideas, technology with each other to more closely intertwine their handheld.
So the hardware. Oh, okay.
I think that'll actually
That's
help a
pretty cool.
lot of their games, like for Pokemon or Monster Hunter.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Pokemon.
But yeah, that would help because that way everyone would pretty much be on the same page.
Mhm.
Versus, like the handhelds would have one idea about Monster Hunter, and then the console people would have.
Well, the biggest thing about that is like basically like you have to download apps to do connectivity between the Wii U and the 3DS, like with Monster Hunter, because it's coming out on the 3DS and the Wii U, the same game. You have to download an app, Whereas like they want to maybe in the future it's already built into the system. That's the type of stuff that we can see, where you don't have to download an app, where it's not, when you have to download an app, that's another thing, that's another gate in the way. That might make it slower. It's not as fast as if it's being integrated. I mean, we all know Vita off TV play compared to Wii U, it's not even close. The Wii U is way faster than the Vita when you're doing stuff like that, because Vita is, you have to download a patch. It's not something that's integrated like the Wii U controller is integrated to the console. I think that's what we're trying to do, trying to integrate technology better between the two, So.
Yeah.
Could create some interest, especially Pokemon.
It definitely could. Definitely could. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one here. The last game in the holy trinity of Nintendo's stubbornness to not release the RPGs. Pandora's Tower is the last game of Operation Rainfall that will be released this spring. I have the Last Story and I have Xenoblade. Both of those games are sick. Last Story is awesome.
So I remember you getting that game.
The Last Story is so cool, and Xenoblade is really, really good. Xenoblade is one of the most innovative RPGs I've ever played. And
they're not the same developer?
No. One of them is Monolith Soft, and that's Nintendo's company that they own. And then the other one is Mistwalker. Those are the same guys who made Blue Dragon and Chrono Trigger. They made Lost Odyssey. Yeah, those are those guys. Sakaguchi, he's the creator of Final Fantasy. So he's awesome. So Pandora's Tower coming out for the Wii. Coming out for the Wii. Next is Skype. It's probably going to be replacing the Xbox 360 chat messaging system for the next generation Xbox. We're going to talk about the next generation Xbox in a little bit, but Skype, you guys on board with that for the next generation? Because we're probably all going to have an Xbox 720 at some point.
Probably.
I will probably be getting mine on the day of release.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea for Microsoft. Seeing
as
for video chat purposes.
Well, I don't think that, but like you can just imagine, like if you're playing in a party or something with Kinect integrated, you just have like a screen on the top right there.
No, I'm joking. I'm kind of.
You said yes. That word is taboo.
That is a taboo word around me. I am not.
But OJ, I have to ask though, will you be able to use the Kinect camera for Skype? Is it
probably? Kinect's going to be integrated into the.
Oh, that's right.
It's going to be Kinect.
So there's going to be a camera.
Yeah, he's just.
It's going to be integrated.
He just doesn't want to play Kinect Animal Sports with Hero. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'm not a Connectables. I'm not a Connectables guy, and I don't. And
you're not.
Every single what about kids? The kids play it. Nah, man. When my daughter grows up, she's not playing Kinect.
You're not gonna let her.
No, bro. She's playing Chrono Trigger. That's what she's playing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hardcore and not.
No. Anime's not playing any. Nah. She's playing
Pokemon. Put a ban on Kinect.
She's playing Pokemon, dude. Screw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So, and finally, we're going to talk. We all know Pokemon X and Y was announced. Dom, Hero's not the biggest fan of Pokemon.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's not. But Atrain is. So Atrain you have an open floor to discuss. Have you seen the trailer?
I've seen the trailer, and I've seen the first little the 3 starters.
And you've heard about the details about the game, a little bit of the details.
Not so much.
Okay, not so much.
I've seen the trailer, so
I haven't. Say what you want.
Yeah. All I have to say.
You're on the floor.
You're on the floor.
All I have to say is that everybody in this room, I think, knows when I'm getting a 3DS. I think the countdown to 3DS has begun.
October 13th. Is that going to be around that time?
Is the day.
Is it going to be that day?
It's the day.
That day.
Or maybe the week before to prepare.
Week before. You got to prepare.
I got to prepare. I got to get the software update. I don't know, whatever. But that's nice.
Crap. So what do you think about Pokemon, though? Getting back to that.
I was stoked when I saw the trailer, you know, and it's kind of like what I've always envisioned Pokemon eventually going is the 3D element. It's actually going to be in 3D.
The art
so that's cool. That's cool for
me.
me.
The battles is awesome too. Though.
Yeah.
The look of the characters.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, it can't. You know, kind of plays with you know, fantasy a little bit. Could we be seeing, you know, if they stepped into the 3D category, could we be seeing a Wii U? Possibly down the line, a 3D kind of.
We will get to
integrated experience.
Pokemon Battle Revolution.
A Battle Revolution style.
Like that.
It's 3D, really, like, I don't know.
Nice graphics.
Maybe nice graphics, maybe a story element,
we'll
but an RPG
see.
element. But I'm really excited about Pokemon, and that's when I'll get the 3DS, of course.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's cool. I'm a big Pokemon fan as well, and I already have my 3DS.
They need to make some cool Pokemon though. I think
you don't like Froakie?
Froakie is okay.
I will Froakie you, bro.
Yeah,
because I already know who you're gonna pick.
Yeah,
you're gonna pick Fennekin. So I'm gonna pick Froakie.
Okay, of course. All right. Yeah,
I'm joking, bro.
No, you're not joking. You're not joking. I'm gonna get the fire.
Serious.
But
dude,
I got my electric to take you.
I like Froakie.
That's
great.
So
cool.
This is just me, but I'm sensing a throwdown between Furious Francis and Atrain. Pokemon.
I would be totally down for a throwdown with that, and it'd just be hard with 3DSs, just because we can't capture the footage. We'd have to be like, I don't have a caption card for the 3DS, but if they released a Battle Revolution for the Wii U, then that would be awesome.
So,
anyway.
Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the essence, the news. We are going to move on into the main topics here, and this is the meat and potatoes. This is where we're getting down to business, and I wrote an article basically about the nature of multi-console, and just kind of, I'm not going to use the word fanboys, but, hardcore fans of certain systems, and it seems like the ability to bash another system because it might not be as good or might not offer this, but in all these systems offer different things and offer exclusive games. Like, what's your guys' take on people just bashing, if you're going to bash the Wii U because it's not as powerful as the next system, even though a person who owns the Wii U can easily just buy an Xbox 720 or PS4. It doesn't have to be so divided. Just what's your personal take on the bashing going on? And
Well, I'll start with, out of the three, I am an Xbox 360 720 fan. I had a Wii, I have a GameCube, and all of those stuff. I have a PS3, but the only console that really caught me and was the 360, and I'm gonna get a 720. I mean, I don't take nothing away from the PS3 or the Wii U or none of that, but I just like the 360's feel. I like its functionality. I like how I have to buy a million and one other things to make it work properly.
You like that?
Yeah, why not?
You like paying for Xbox Live. You like... I do notice that about Americans. All I hear on fan is, well, Xbox Live has the best service ever. Okay. Xbox Live has the best service ever. What happens if Xbox Live decided to say, hey, you can play games online for free? Would that membership... Would you guys still pay for a membership?
I only play...
Mine's been expired.
But I'm just saying, people talk about how great the service is and all this stuff, but the only reason why people buy it is because of online play. Let's be honest here. When people buy Xbox Live,
they don't buy it so they can watch Netflix.
You're not buying Xbox Live so you can watch Crunchyroll, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That you have to pay for.
Well, see, that's probably what me differs. I'm probably a more in-depth online player. I prefer... I don't mind single-player games, but I want to play online PvP in Dark Souls. I want to play online.
I played online on the PS3. It's fine. I've literally played Mass Effect 3 on every single console online, including the Wii U, and they're all the same. I can't sit here and say people say Xbox Live it does this. I don't have a problem with Xbox, and I have an Xbox 360. I have everything. It's good being a multi-console gamer because when something comes out, I don't have to say that I can't play it. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't have to say that I can't. But I just don't understand why people like the bashing going on was because of like, Xbox Live is this. I don't see what dominance Xbox Live has compared to PSN. I really don't. Because of what? I mean, exactly what is? I've played multiplayer games on Xbox Live. I've played multiplayer games on PS3. I don't see the big difference, honestly.
In terms of service, there really isn't a difference besides the price tag that Microsoft will tag on, but
Maybe that's
my thing is I prefer the shooters like Halo and Call of Duty on the Xbox. I don't get me wrong, I love the PS3 and all that, but
no,
I prefer
Yeah,
I know you don't.
Are you sure?
I will play RPGs and Final Fantasies on the PS3, but in terms of anything shooter, anything where you're not really mashing buttons, but where a lot of action's happening all at once, I would do it all on the Xbox 360. Now, games like God of War, stuff like that, Uncharted, where I have to buy a PS3, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
It's just I prefer the Xbox 360's feel. I just prefer the Xbox 360 over them all.
That is, and I would have no problem with people just saying what you just said. I just prefer this because of the controller. Not making lame excuses like Xbox Live is the greatest service ever known. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because
I'll be the
you
first
can get
to
a
tell
computer and you can get Steam, and Steam is just.
I will be the first to say that Xbox Live. I mean, I do not look forward to paying $60 or whatever.
Nobody. If you look forward,
I could buy a game for $60, and that's one.
It's another game every year for the next 5 years. There's 5 more games that you have that you didn't have. I mean,
don't get me wrong. I don't like that, but like I said, I just prefer the Xbox. I still have my P3. I still play. I don't play online on my P3, but I still play.
That's fine.
Then that's play Mass Effect with you on occasion, attracting all the.
That's a good excuse. Not Xbox Live. I don't ever want to hear any more people talk about Xbox Live. This isn't 2001. This isn't 2003 when Xbox Live was out and Sony had to release an add-on to the original PS2 because they didn't have a built-in network adapter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This isn't GameCube where Nintendo didn't have online at all.
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on now.
It's tough when you can get the other services. Like Wii U, I was just picked up the game, I downloaded a couple software updates, boom, I have Amazon Instant Video, I have Netflix, and I don't have to pay a dime. And I have the access to online play if I want to.
If you want.
So when you
actually supported any games that went online.
Yeah, hopefully they do.
Yeah. Monster.
But anyway, people, I think why people bash other systems is because people love to have, they share a bond with their their brand. They want to share it like an association.
That's I wouldn't want. I'm probably gonna be stepping on some toes here, but that you could think in the NFL. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of one team, everyone else automatically sucks.
Yeah, and you hate their rival.
And
you don't like the rival.
I'll say this right now. That's wrong. That is wrong. I've always been that is wrong. It's just plain and simple. I watch football. Yeah. I'm not such a blind Niner. I mean, many people know that I've worn a Niner shirt sometimes on the Essence. Huge Niner fan. I'm the biggest Niner fan you'll probably meet. But there's no way am I like, dude, you know what? Joe Montana, Tom Brady? Nah, bro. I have nothing but respect for Tom Brady, and I think Tom Brady is just as good, if not maybe slightly under Joe Montana. But he's there. Okay. I mean, Tom Brady's about to go to his sixth Super Bowl.
We'll have to exclude Playeressence because he is a football player. But
I played football.
For all the lemons like me and Atrain that have never played football a day in our lives, and we just watch the damn thing.
Yeah, we watch the game.
I understand sport fans that are crazy, and there are those crazy sports fans, but. And I've heard that argument before. Well, it's the same like the sports team. Well, those people that do that, they're also wrong too. If you're gonna be a fanboy or they call them homers in sports, people who just blindly follow their own team here. Making sure we don't got a team. So I mean, I am somewhat, I guess, California homer, whatever. But I'm just not a huge fan of people making up. If you if you like PS3 or if you like 360, just say that's. I mean, look. Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm a multi-console gamer, but I like Nintendo.
Yeah.
I like the Wii U, even though it's not as good as 360 and PS3 right now. I still like it. I just still like it because
it fits your game. It fits your style.
Because they offer something different.
There's a stupid screen on there, and I like that freaking screen. You know, and that's that. I don't know why, but I do, and that's it. I'm not gonna make any excuses like the screen does so much more. I'm not gonna say all that. What I'm gonna say is that it offers some stuff that's not on the other systems, and I like it, and that's that. You know. So, Atrain, you have anything to add?
I think I'm not gonna touch that one. Yeah.
Well, do you have a preference? Do you have? You've been more of an Xbox type dude, right?
Yeah. Well, I've gone through. I'm kind of like you in the fact that I've gone through phases with consoles. I got a GameCube, and before that, I had a Dreamcast. Then I got an Xbox. Then I got a PS2. I mean, I've had all this. Then I skipped out on the next generation with Wii, and I didn't get a Wii, but I have a Wii U now. I didn't get a PS3, but I got a PS2. So next generation,
you're a leapfrogger.
I got the Xbox and I got the 360. So there's a good chance I'll get 720, but I'm gonna really think about. I'm gonna get either 720 or PS4. It's gonna be one of those. I'm still thinking about which one.
I think you should go with 720, just because from what I've seen, if the PS3 didn't if Uncharted and God of War and those games didn't tempt you to get that, there ain't nothing for you on the PS4 that's going to tempt you to get that, unless Sony creates a bunch of new franchises, but then they're new franchises and you're like, well, most people buy stuff based on what they have before. Me, I'll always buy Nintendo consoles because that's the only place I can play Nintendo stuff. If somehow Nintendo's games got on a different console, you better believe see ya. I won't buy a Nintendo console again. If you put Nintendo's games, like let's say last generation, the Wii, if those were on HD on the PS3, nobody would ever buy a Wii. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wii is just not that. You know what I'm saying? Unless, the dancing games and other stuff that they have on the Wii that are cool. But I buy systems for certain games,
Right.
To me, just this generation, Xbox it seemed like they lost steam, but they have such a huge library of third-party games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That actually are run better and are made for their system.
Right.
So it's hard to not have an Xbox 360 if you want to play Borderlands, or if you want to play, Darksiders, or if you want to play Mass Effect, which all those games are like on the Xbox 360, made for the Xbox 360, ported. So I've actually put more time. I used to put more time into my PS3, but now I put more time into my Xbox and my Wii U now.
Well, I'm telling you, if PS3 can come out with some, don't get me wrong, I love God of War and all them, but if PS3 can come out with some more exclusives, some more first-party games,
but they have a
ton. They have a lot of.
They destroy They have a ton that are good. Uncharted, God of War, The Last of Us,
No Kuni.
Yeah. I mean, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls. I mean, I can list off a number of PS3 exclusives that are just trash Microsoft. Just trash Microsoft's offerings. I mean, Microsoft has Kinect.
And they have
Halo.
Gears of War.
And they have Gears. And they have
Forza. Those are the only two.
They have Forza, Halo, Gears of War, and that's it as far as first party.
The thing is that Halo is like the ultimate.
It is.
Ultimate game.
Uncharted is no worse or better than Halo. They are on equal footing, in my opinion. They are on equal footing.
The thing is Halo's been around for a lot longer than Uncharted.
Uncharted and Halo are on equal footing. You want to talk? They're on equal footing. I'm sorry. If you want to talk about, what do you want to talk about? Review scores? How do you want to put it based on?
That's my preference.
Okay,
Halo. But
I'm just based on games that I've played. I've got a little bit of time with Halo 4. I've got a little bit of time with. I didn't buy either one, Uncharted 3 or Halo 4. I didn't buy either one. But from what I've seen, graphics, gameplay, they're all at the top of their class. Third-person shooter.
Definitely.
First-person shooter, they're all at the top of their class. They all offer robust multiplayer offerings. They both offer top-notch the best graphics for their respective systems.
Yeah.
Uncharted looks the best. Halo 4 looks the best. They are on equal footing when it comes to all the aspects. Online play, single-player play, all that crap. Halo might have a little bit more features as far as the Spartan Ops and things like that, but Uncharted has a ton of stuff in there. So, I mean, I just don't see how they're the same in my opinion. They're just, I don't know. I didn't get either one of them. I got Uncharted 2 though. That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that was a nice discussion.
That's good. That was
good. Now we're going to move on to the next main topic. Get ready, guys. It is showtime.
It's so.
I'm ready.
Hold on to your lawn chairs.
I embrace.
We've got next generation talk here.
Okay.
Xbox 720 and PS4. Codename Orbis for the PS4. So now we are going to talk about the rumored specs. This is a leak on VG247, which they seem to be at the forefront of leaks and next-gen talk. PS4, we're going to run down the specs for you. Runs at 1.84 teraflops, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 1 gigabyte for the OS, 3 gigabytes for the games. Based off the AMD A10 APU, which was rumored a while ago. And right now they're saying, from the talks from CES, they're saying it has about 50% more raw processing power than the Xbox 720. Now let's move on to the Xbox 720. 1.23 teraflops of power, 8 gigabytes of RAM. So the 720 has more RAM, supposedly. Rumored. 3 gigabytes for the OS, which seems like insane overkill.
Yeah, big time.
And 4 to 5 gigabytes for games, which seems like also overkill.
Yeah.
Once again, these are only rumors.
Yeah, but once again, of course, they are only rumors. And this has, I'm not sure if this is true. Atrain is our resident graphics, Radeon graphics card guy, but it's based off the Radeon HD 8770.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know
which
about
is really
8.
new. Is that the newest one, or how new is that?
I don't know if they have an 8. I know they have 7.
What's in your laptop?
I have an NVIDIA.
Oh, you have an NVIDIA?
Yeah.
I thought you had a Radeon.
Okay,
I had a Radeon before. That was the 769.
So
that was
you swapped the graphics card on your...
No, I got a Mac. I have my Retina display, man.
Oh, God.
Heck
You want me to pull mine out for you?
No, I don't. So what is your
Mine's the
your MacBook have?
NVIDIA, the GT 650.
650.
Yeah.
2000.
So
Mine's a 630.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what mine has. It'll be the same.
But the Radeon, the newest ones I thought were the 7 series. So I don't know about that. I
don't know about that.
But anyway, it's Radeon and it's
and this one's completely BS. But 100 gigabyte Blu-ray disc, the ability to read that, no developer's ever going to take advantage of that. So whatever. Okay. Based on those rumored specs, Atrain, what is your impressions first?
Yeah, 2 powerhouses, definitely. They're going to be big. I think they're going to be about the same. I trust the specs, I don't know. I think the PS4 is going to edge it out by a little bit.
Maybe. We don't know. The rumors.
But they're going to be not too far away.
It's going to be the same as this generation. The Xbox 360 is weak. It's going to be the same, not the graphics.
Oh, I see. In relative.
As far as third party,
now.
you are going to see first party developers like Sony take advantage of their console.
Right. The first party go all out.
Uncharted is going to look very good.
Yeah.
Halo on the Xbox is going to look very good.
Yeah.
The difference between the two will be very minor. One can have a 50% raw. The cell was supposed to be way more powerful.
No, yeah, definitely. But then you get to the third party and
everything's there's going to be parity.
Yeah.
It's going to be parity. It's going to be parity. The games are going to look the same across the line. The only thing where it's going to take a hit is going to be Wii U. Might not look as good. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be I think the gap though from last generation to this generation is smaller.
From Wii to
SD to HD
huge.
is a much bigger leap than this to the next gen. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
agree.
the leap is not as big,
easily.
But Hero, what's your opinions on that?
I agree with A-Train. Those are some powerful ass systems.
Still not PC, but still not better than PC.
I love power.
No,
but still nowhere near PC.
Not going to be better than PC, but like we've said, you want to spend $10,000 on a PC.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, these are the PS4 is going to be powerful, really powerful.
They're both going to be very
360s
strong. Bottom line, but
cheaper than your PC, but
in terms of graphics, they're going to look amazing. I mean, the first party stuff will look amazing. Even the third party stuff will look.
It's going to look good. I just don't think it's going to be the leap.
The only thing is, and I agree with you, is that when they come out, the Wii U might take a hit because it's like, the Wii U looks this good, but yet the 720 and the PS4 look. Oh,
they're going to look better. They're definitely going to look better on the next like the Xbox 720, and that's no doubt.
Yeah,
but
I'm anxious to see how much better, because
I don't think it's going to be that much. I think it's going to be the difference between like you have a laptop, high settings and medium.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like that.
High, right.
It's gonna be high and medium, or low and medium, or low and or however much you can customize in between a high and a medium. It's gonna be something like that. You're gonna see more detail on some dude's chin. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're gonna be more hair on some dude's chin. The Wii version's not gonna have that. You're gonna have maybe more characters on screen at a better frame rate. The Wii might not be at that. That's what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be SD to HD where it was just
it's
a wash?
Yeah.
Like all you have to do is compare freaking what would be a great game to compare? What's that game that came out? Zombies.
Resident Evil.
Dead Rising?
Dead Rising, yeah.
Compare Dead Rising on the Xbox 360 to the Wii.
Yeah.
That is rough, bro. Like, it is not even... It's not going to be like that, which is...
No.
And that's a benefit to Nintendo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, that's a benefit to them. Like, the fact that it's finally HD. So, as far as, like, the consoles go with these specs, man, these are great specs, but I don't expect them to be this much. That the RAM seems exceptionally high for these systems.
I think a good test we're gonna see is when Wii U releases it's the Metroid or the Mario Galaxy, their next big first party game, and then Xbox releases the Gears of War or something, and then PS4 release. I think that's where you can really tell
where the gap will be.
When
it's customized.
Because everybody knows that the first party stuff is always... The software is just developed for the system, you know? So, I think we'll see that. It's hard to... When the third party stuff, basically, it always looks similar.
Same-ish.
Unless it's PC, the higher frame rates and...
Just way better. Like, Far Cry on the PC.
Yeah.
It blows the consoles out of the water, dude.
Yeah.
Like...
But I think with first party stuff, that's when you can really see the console shine. So, I want to...
Does first party dictate... First party dictates a lot.
Yeah.
It dictates almost everything.
That's why people buy Nintendo, basically, for the first party.
But the thing that I want to stress here for the people who are maybe even some... Because there has been some worry about that for, as far as, well, is Nintendo going to get these games and things like that? What you need to worry about is sales and stuff like that. That's one thing. But people are saying, oh, well, it's going to have to be another GameCube. Well, the GameCube made money and it got a successor.
Yeah.
The GameCube got a lot of good games, Nintendo first-party games.
Yeah.
That looked great.
Yeah.
Sales-wise, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Now, third-party, if you're a big third-party fan, then you got to worry about that because then you're not going to get support. But Nintendo's always going to put out their games on there. Metroid Prime 4 is going to look amazing.
Yeah. It will.
Retro was going to make Metroid Prime 4. We had a rumor that was out there. Metroid is going to make Metroid Prime 4, or Metroid. Retro is going to make Metroid Prime 4, and it's going to look amazing. Plain and simple. That's all you need to know. They're going to make Smash Bros, and it's going to look amazing. And it's going to have some cool integration with the 3DS Smash Bros. They're going to make Mario Kart, they're going to make Mario Galaxy, and all those games are going to be good. When the Xbox 720 comes out, they're going to make Halo, they're going to make their games, and those games will also look good. Whether who looks good or not, whatever. At this point, they're both HD. At this point, they're both HD. They both look really, really good. And that's that. It comes down to how they play. What do you like more? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always saw it. It's like, the Wii's it's HD. Enough.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wii...
Powerful.
Exactly.
Powerful enough.
The Wii was, well, wait a minute, it's not HD. Well, wait a minute, you can't run, modern games on this thing.
Wait. What do you mean? Oh, the Wii?
The Wii, when you brought that conversation, I was like, oh, well, it's not HD.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. This doesn't look good. That was the problem. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So with the Wii U, it does look
really good.
It's just not as good as this, but it still looks good. Whereas with the Wii, it didn't look good. With the exception of, like, Galaxy, Metroid Prime 3, and Smash Bros. And those games still, like, don't look anywhere near as good as HD games,
Right.
Just artistically, they're better. They're better than some HD games, artistically. You know what I'm saying? But, Yep. That's pretty much that. Anything to add as far as the next generation systems? Are you mad that the PS4 might be more powerful?
No.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this episode. It was a great episode to be back.
Yeah, good stuff. Great to be back.
Yeah, starting off the new year. hopefully Atrain, you can make it in more. This is a busy guy. He has a lot of stuff he's doing, but we're always happy to have you, man. We're always happy to have you in here. And Hero, once again, Hero's been doing a great job on the site. I know I harp on it every single time and everything, but I really appreciate both of you guys coming here and joining me. And I really appreciate the extra help that I'm getting from Hero with the website. Everything's going really smoothly. Remember, guys, check out all of our content, our opinion articles. Go on there. They're awesome. No Kuni. Get you some No Kuni coming up, man. That is, download the demo. Download the demo and have some fun with that because it's really cool. And check out our article on it. It's really good. Check out our articles on the multi-console gaming. Go on our opinions tab and you can see all that stuff on there. Be looking out for more stuff from Hero because he's got that Darksiders 2.
Darksiders 2 and Dark Souls.
Darksiders 2 and more Dark Souls videos.
Dark Souls should probably be up with either, because I'm going to work on it when we get done here, but I'm probably tomorrow, no later than Saturday.
Sweet. That is going to be awesome. And for me, you should be seeing a little bit more on Ninja Gaiden, and you should be seeing some stuff on Mass Effect 3 on Special Edition for the Wii U. Just checking that game out. Just casually kind of playing it, because it's, I mean, I play the game. I can't do anything with it as far as tips and tricks because the game's not hard for me, even on Insanity. I know some people are, but when you play Mass Effect as much as we have, you know, Insanity is not. You'll die a couple times, but you're just like, I know what to do now. You know, like it is not hard anymore. So I can't do any tips or tricks on Mass Effect just because I don't know what to say. But I will just be playing it, checking out the features, going over some stuff on the Wii U version of it. So just in case if you guys are interested in getting it, you know, you can look at the video. So once again, I am Furious Francis, Atrain right over here, Hero the Impaler, and we are up and out of here.